Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DK, and welcome to Doki Doki Relapse. I was just browsing on the mod's webpage, and this one looked interesting to me. Apparently, it's focused around Sayori, who I really like. Sayori's best girl, in my opinion. So let's just get started right into it. You know who we are. Super Booper. Yeah. Super Booper. Oh no. No. You are not starting off like this, especially not after how Fallen Angel ended. Go check out that playthrough. I gently open the door. Say, ah! I shoot up in bed and drenched in a cold sweat. Oh, thank God it was a nightmare. Okay. Whoa. Sounds. Okay. What the frick? That dream. Sayori. It felt so real. She wouldn't do that. Not my Sayori. She just wouldn't. I think back to what she told me yesterday. She said she was depressed. Also, it's so weird for the text box to be pink now. I'm so used to it being red at this point. And that scream after I... Wait. What was it I did? My head begins to hurt as I try to think back to yesterday's events. Why can't I remember? It was only a day ago. I ask my ceiling. Why can't I remember, Mr. Ceiling? I ask my ceiling, but I get no reply. Dang, it usually works. I glance at the clock on my nightstand. 4 a.m. Only 2 hours left to survive the night. Oh, shoot! I almost forgot my glasses. I did forget at the end of... Whoa, I need to clean these so bad, but I'm not going to right now. Especially since I don't know where my cloth is, so... You know. I try to think more about the nightmare that woke me, but my head feels foggy and I begin to have trouble keeping my eyes open. Oh, another thing I forgot to do was turn down the stuff. There we go. I begin to have trouble keeping my eyes open. As I begin laying back down, I realize something. Tuesday? Why does my alarm clock say Tuesday? As I drift off, I figure it's just because of the way I slap wildly at it in the morning. Probably just hit a button. Beep, 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 beep. Smack! Okay. I begin my morning routine by slapping the crap out of my alarm clock. Sorry, buddy, I know it's out of love. I say insincerely. I climb out of my bed and feel my shirt sticking to my sides. Gross. I need a shower. I make my way into the bathroom as I peel my shirt off. Ugh, why won't it come off? After finally forcing it off and getting undressed, I hop in the shower and begin my lather, rinse, and repeat routine. Okay, so obviously this mod is a bit more on the mature side, so yeah, warning. Wait, I missed a thing. Once I'm clean as a whistle, I step out and begin to try to make myself look presentable. Emphasis on the word try. Today is festival day after all. Just hope I don't suck too hard at presenting my poem. The idea of presenting in front of a crowd does make me a bit uneasy, but I can also use it as a way to impress Natsuki. Not that I really need to. It's clear that after what happened yesterday, she's into me. I can't help but smile as I say this. Oh, and I can't forget Sayori. I promised her that I'd spend the festival with her. I will gladly give up Natsuki time if it means making Sayori feel better, especially after yesterday. My mind starts to drift back to last night. My memories were foggy then. They're dang near crystalline now, like they only happened a few hours ago. Why is that? I shrug off the thought as I start brushing my teeth. After finishing up, I head into the kitchen and whip up some breakfast before I leave. Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Did I just say making pancakes? Ugh. Bacon pancakes, that's what I want to make. I sing this to myself as I open a pack of Pop-Tarts. Okay. Munch, munch, munch. I lean against the kitchen table thinking about the festival once I've finished devouring the delectable pastries. I wonder what the weather's supposed to be today. Natsuki will be ticked if it rains. I whip out my phone and pull up the weather app. Sweet, the weather for Tuesday is clear and sunny. Wait, Tuesday? Dang it, why is my weather app set to Tuesday? First my alarm clock and now my phone? I refresh the app a few times to no avail. A light bulb suddenly flicks in my head. Oh, no. Did I sleep through Monday? Did I miss the festival? But how is that even possible? Was I drugged? I knew her tea tasted funny. I opened the calendar app and tried to ease my confusion. It proceeds to do the opposite. The 4th? The festival was on the 10th, wasn't it? Wait, today. Okay. I rummage through my bag until I find the school's calendar of events. Festival. Aha! Crap! December 10th. I stand at the kitchen table in a confused stupor. Maybe they all meant next Monday? Still, that means I slept through all of yesterday. And why would me and Natsuki make cupcakes a week in advance? Oh! The cupcakes! I slide over the oven where we set them yesterday. But no cupcakes are present. Maybe she broke in and took them while I was comatose. At this point, I begin to lose my crap slightly. Okay, come on, dude. Did I really miss through a whole day? Was last week all just a dream? If that was all a dream, I really need to stop watching harem anime. No, that's impossible. There's no way I'm gonna stop watching harem anime. Oh, and I guess my situation is pretty freaked too. Do I normally swear this often? I disregard the thought. It's getting close to time to leave. Maybe talking to the others will help clear things up? I doubt it will. I head out the door and begin making my way towards the school. I would think Vice President Sayori would already be there if today really is the day of the festival. But it's not. You clarified this many times. Hey! That sounds familiar. I see Sayori running toward me, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That looks familiar. Ah, Sayori, my neighbor and friend since we were children. Wait, why am I explaining this to myself?
I overslept again.
Hearing that pains me a little.
Like I am this time.
Sorry, Sayori, had I known you were still home, I would have waited.
Huh? That's alright. I know we don't talk much anymore. It wouldn't want to make you late.
Don't talk much? We talked pretty much every day for a week. Sure, we drifted apart before, but I really felt like we were reconnecting.
But that's just like you, Super Booper. Always looking out for other people.
I know after that exchange yesterday that she couldn't be further from the truth. She seems so down here recently. Why is she so upbeat now? Is it because of the festival? Oh! Hey Sayori, I've got a question.
Sure, what is it, Super Booper?
What day is the school festival?
Festival? It's next Monday. Why? Wait, You weren't thinking of joining a club, were you?
She asked me that like it's a bad thing. Meanwhile, I fell deeper into confusion. Join a club?
You totally should. If you started to socialize more, I wouldn't worry about you becoming a NEET.
Not in education, employment, or training. How does Sayori know what a NEET means? More importantly, what on earth is going on? She seems to notice my face scrunch as the thoughts overwhelm my physical body.
Are you okay?
No, I am not. Sure I am. I was just thinking about what club to join.
Well, if you can't decide, I know a great club that could use some more members.
Let me guess. The literature club?
Lucky guess.
What is happening? All this is so familiar. So you're just messing with me? Did I not join her club? Wait a minute. All these things are happening again, it being the same day. Oh crap, I get it now. It's so obvious. I'm a time wizard. This is awesome. Wait, but why did I only go back 1 week? And do I lose my memories of being a wizard whenever I travel back in time? Do I have the ability now or
Super Looper!
I immediately realize I'm standing still on the sidewalk, staring at a bench. Sorry, Sayori. I was just zoning out a bit. I'm trying to play it off, but I admit it's pretty hard to act like nothing's happened. She can't be allowed to know my power.
You're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Don't worry. I don't intend on taking away your title of Zone Out Master anytime soon.
Hey, that's Zone Out Queen to you, mister.
Sorry, milady. Please forgive me. I bow my head and hold up my cupped hands to her.
I will show you mercy just this once. You may rise.
We both start laughing as I straighten up. Time wizard or not, Sayori's still my best friend. I won't let her be sad, not anymore. No matter what! We begin getting close to the school and I realize there aren't that many students around us. I guess we took longer to get here than last time. We arrive at the entrance and say our goodbyes as we part ways. Goodbye. The school day is as boring as ever. These mortals have no idea what is among them. That aside, I've been considering alternative explanations for what has happened. Though Time Wizard does seem like the most logical. Maybe Sayori just has amnesia or something. No, that wouldn't work either. Amnesia wouldn't mess up my calendar and alarm clock. It's hard to tell from the school day if things are the same. Pardon me. Oh, pardon me. It's hard to tell from the school day if things are the same due to how little attention I pay to it. I need to be sure. Ah, I've got it. To put my space-time knowledge to the test, I wait patiently after the final bell. I should know what's coming. Sure enough, after a few minutes, I hear Sayori walk up to me from the door.
Hello?
Ah, I was expecting you. Dang, maybe I should have just let it play out the same as last time. Oh well, won't hurt to have some fun with it.
What?
I proceed to put my fingers to my temples and close my eyes. I'm having a vision. I see you coming to invite me to some sort of gathering. It appears to be a club of sorts. I am also getting a strong sense of literature coming from this club. Now I see you. Appears as though you're bribing me with something. Sweet. As I open my eyes, I see Sayori blinking with astonishment.
How did you know?
Puny mortals can be so cute. We may not have talked much recently, but I still know you pretty well. So well, in fact, it looks like I've become immune to your routine.
Nini.
I can't help but join in on her giggling.
But Super Booper, how would I get you to join the club without my routine?
I watch as she ponders over this for a moment. Well, you never told me what kinds of sweets you had. Cupcakes?
Cupcakes!
As per usual, I forgot to move that down. I stand up so fast out of my chair that the wind created almost blows out the windows. Luckily, Sayori had a firm stance. That's it. I give in. My soul is yours to command. You have recognized my only weakness. You are truly a worthy adversary. I proceed to kneel in front of her until she starts laughing.
It's been a long time since I've seen you like this, Super Booper.
From what I remember of last week, I was kinda dull. Where was my personality, my charisma? I'm surprised anyone even bothered talking to me. Still, I did manage to make Natsuki like me. But if she liked the old me, she'll love the new me. Oh no, dude, come on. Or she'll hate me. This thought would bother a normal man, but a normal man I am not. Well, Sayori, I guess you just have that effect on me. Is she blushing? Quick, don't let it turn awkward. We should probably get going. I wouldn't want us to be late on my first day.
Right. I'll lead the way.
And thus marks the day I pledged my eternal allegiance to a cinnamon bun. She leads me to the club room door upstairs. This is it. Time to see if I'm insane or not. Sayori, full of energy, dang near rips the door off the hinges.
Everyone, new members here.
Heck right. I proudly march into the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Oh, please. The pleasure's all mine. I say in a gentlemanly voice while bowing slightly.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Dang. Should've thought of something witty to say to Natsuki. Nah. Probably would've just made her mad. Ah, Super Booper, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escaped me in this situation last time, but I've come prepared.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
My apologies. It's just that pretty girls are a weakness of mine, second only to cupcakes. Natsuki and Yuri are both caught off guard by my compliment. Monica, however, just seems confused.
You didn't tell us your friend was a weirdo.
Well, what did you expect? I am Sayori's friend, after all. I wrap my arm around Sayori's shoulder and pull her close while flashing my biggest smile.
What's that supposed to mean? Meanie.
Success. Looks like I managed to put a smile on all the girls' faces. Well, except Monica, who is looking at me like I'm the world's hardest Sudoku puzzle. Excuse me, Sayori, but it appears I haven't been properly introduced to these ladies yet.
Oh, right! Super Booper is Natsuki Yuri. Natsuki Yuri is Super Booper. Natsuki is the one who made the cupcakes. She's always full of energy. And Yuri is the genius of the club.
Don't say things like that. Ah, timid Yuri. Some things just never get old. I wonder if time wizards get old. I should do some research. Oh, I should probably say something. Well, it has been a pleasure to make your acquaintances.
Big words, huh? What are you compensating for?
Natsuki, please, show some decency. Ah, Natsuki's insults. Some things. Wait, I've already said that line.
It's not like you already know Monica, is that right?
My voice is already starting to hurt. Ah! Yup, it's hard to forget the person who outshines you in literally everything. Everything except time travel. Hopefully. I was hoping my compliment would have some effect, but it seems the Sudoku puzzle on my face is a real mean thing. That's right. It's great to see you again, Super Booper. Did Monica develop a stutter? Perhaps my confidence that got her hot and bothered. Probably a stutter. You too, Monica. Strange to think I was so intimidated by her last time. I mean, she's only human after all. Oh. Don't put the blame on me.
I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I will get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Gosh, I wish I could be as confident as this guy. But then again, he does think he time traveled, so that would make anyone confident. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. I have the urge to sit next to Monica as a power play, but I wouldn't want Sayori to think I'm ditching her. I take a seat next to her while trying to think of other ways I can display dominance. I'm pondering this when suddenly, ta-da!
Hello!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Even though I'm sitting down, my knees go weak at the sight of them. I hope my drooling isn't noticeable.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know.
Just hurry ahead and take one. As I go to grab a cupcake, me and Sayori's hands crash into each other. As far as I know, I'm the only human on Earth who can keep up with her lightning-fast food reflexes. She's like a culinary ninja. We shoot each other an old Western-style glance before grabbing our own cupcakes. She knows I'm a worthy challenger. As I turn my attention to the cupcake, I hear Sayori devouring hers.
So cold.
I feel the presence of icing on her face from here. Normally I would eat at the same pace of her too, but self-control in public is a good skill to have. Though I do wonder, do I need to eat? Can time wizards die of starvation? Am I taking this time wizard thing too far? Probably. Nah. My theory of wizardry has succeeded in every test thus far. The girls, the club room, the cup... Oh crap, I should eat this now. Natsuki's probably been watching me. Munch.
Hey, that's pretty good.
No! You did not just do that. Come on. I hope that none of these girls get that reference. That hope is lost when I see a grin creep across Natsuki's face.
Fucking gay?
Okay, did not appreciate that, but alright. As I said, mature content. Natsuki! Say and Yuri. It sounds like a stupid way to say Sayori's name. Say and Yuri. This girl, she will be my wife. My descendants will see her as a goddess. I'm snapped out of my trance when I suddenly realize Sayori and Yuri's reaction. Luckily, Monica doesn't seem to be paying attention. It looks like she's sleeping right there. I mean, not gonna lie, she looks like she's out. If Sayori and Yuri were confused before, they're bewildered now. At least at least Natsuki's enjoying herself.
I'm so sorry,
It's okay, Sayori, it's just a reference. What? No! It kind of goes along with the thing I said. If anything, it's my fault.
Huh? But...
This exchange seems to have broken Sayori. Natsuki, you shouldn't use that language in the club room. It's rude and disrespectful. Well, sorry if my choice wasn't big enough to meet your standards. Oh god. Don't worry about it, Yuri. I kinda had it coming. And don't worry, I don't think I've been any less of you or the club. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yeah, it's good to see you all like this. Kinda reminds me of a family, you know? Maybe not a great family, but still a family. A family, you say? I see. Yuri begins to pull a Sayori as she tries to comprehend what just happened. Oh, I almost forgot the tea. Well, that was interesting. As Yuri passes out the tea, the awkwardness from the previous conversation begins to clear up. Sayori becomes less broken, Yuri relaxes some, and Natsuki returns to her tough demeanor. Everything looks good. Well, except Monica. She's barely spoken and didn't even scold Natsuki after she dropped an F-bomb. I remember her telling me she wasn't good at talking to people, but still. Should have at least been a little shocked. Maybe she's got something on her mind that didn't come up last time. I'll try speaking to her at some point, maybe ease up on my disruptiveness. I proceed to turn my attention to Yuri, while also praying that I haven't screwed up too badly. So, Yuri, you keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Well, I'm glad. Nothing helps me enjoy a good book like a hot cup of tea. Is that so? Her face takes on a shade of crimson I've never seen before. Gotcha! I'm glad to hear that. I feel the same way. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Whatever she's trying to do, it's working. I flash a big smile at Yuri and Monica. Monica looks kind of flustered, maybe? Or ticked. It's hard to tell with her. Anyway, here is a literature club, so what say we get to the brass tacks? What? What kind of books, literature, do you like to read? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. I'll admit, I was actually kind of excited for this moment. Listening to her describe the books she likes, the effect of horror can have on your mind. Seeing her confidence fills me with determination! Ha! Got that reference. And what about you, Super Booper? What types of literature do you enjoy? I was just gonna wing this part of the conversation, but as she asked this, my brain is suddenly overwhelmed. Knowledge from all kinds of books and literature fill my thoughts. Is this from the future? That makes no sense, though. Oh well, I'm not gonna complain. Actually, I like to read all kinds of things. Novels, poetry, manga. That one's for you, Natsuki. But on the subject of horror and psychology, I really enjoy Thomas Harris's Hannibal Lecter series and the way he puts you in the mind of a psychopath. Oh, and the way that Stephen King's books are so descriptive you can have nightmares about things you've never actually seen. All four girls look shocked. Thank you, random knowledge from nowhere. I had no idea you were so well versed in literature, Super Booper. Sayori never mentioned it.
I didn't know you read. What gives?
Well, I suppose I adopted an appreciation for it at some point. Sorry I didn't mention it earlier. More like, sorry, I didn't know either. Maybe if we spend time together again, you'll learn more about me.
Yeah, maybe.
That blush makes my heart skip a beat. I've never seen Sayori embarrassed like this. My protective instincts begin to flare up. I will protect her! Though, how I do that is still unclear. While Sayori is zoned out, I turn to Monica. She still hasn't said much. So, Monica, if memory serves me correctly, you were the captain of the debate team last year. Made you decide to start a literature club? Well, you know... Silence after that you know lasts longer than I expected. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. She goes on to explain why she started the literature club, but I can't help but feel that her smile is unnatural. Like she's trying hard to maintain it. Is she mad that I'm becoming a dominating force of wit and charm? Or maybe she's jealous. I haven't given her much attention since she hasn't really said anything. But now that she is talking, I'm not paying attention. Crap.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. I bet. I just feel bad for all the schmucks who are missing out on this awesome club. Although, I bet being small like this makes an event like the festival that much more important. Monica thinks about what I said for a moment. You're absolutely right, and I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Talking about the club seems to make her ease up some more. This club really does mean a lot to her. Heck, to all of them. So, I know you do reading here, but do you also do any writing? Well, we've never done it as a group, but Sayori and I have written some poems. Oh, and Natsuki wrote one too. I believe it was called...
Don't say it out loud. Give that back.
Fine, fine. Monica pulls out a piece of scrap paper, which is quickly snatched by Natsuki.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Here we go.
I'm not cute.
I beg to differ. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Huh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's hecka hard, homie. Sayori looks at me with a mix of confusion and annoyance.
Ugh, where do you find these weirdos, Sayori? He's trying to say anything that's impressive.
Oh my gosh. My glasses and these headphones do not work. I'm just taking them off and I'm leaving them off.
He's not like Super Booper.
Word.
Well, he should be impressed. My poems are pretty amazing.
If that's the case, why don't you share them sometime?
No.
She quickly averts her eyes. That demeanor fled quickly, and I have a creeping suspicion that I know why. You're not very confident in your writing, are you?
You wouldn't like them.
Why not? You strike me as someone who can say a lot with a little. I actually find writing like that to be especially powerful. Natsuki looks at me with wide eyes.
How did you...
I understand how Natsuki feels.
Dang it!
Could your timing have been any worse, Yuri? She was practically putting my poems.
Ugh.
Well, I suppose I have plenty of time to work my magic on these girls. Charisma magic, not my time magic. Although, I guess I sort of already did use that. What do you want from me? Thank you. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I want to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment, though. I know what Monica will... Not what I wanted to do. I know that Monica will break it soon. What do you want? Leave me alone, but thank you as well. It was something very nice. That is, assuming I haven't derailed her too much. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. It's an RPG, boys. Story doesn't matter. Though I guess that's not entirely true. What these girls say is important. Oh, this isn't some RPG either. While being a master of time and space is pretty neat, listening to conversations a second time is pretty boring. I would say something witty or charming, but I don't want to mess up and prevent the poem sharing activity. The butterfly effect will be a real pain. Especially if it involves Wendigos. I get that reference too! Until Dawn. Alright. Though, I can't say stakes aren't high for this situation either. I feel my stomach turn as I recall the events of the end of last week. Maybe me and Sayori will spend some time together after the club meeting. Isn't that right, Super Booper? Monica smiles at me. You betcha! How could I not join a club with this many cool cats in it? Pardon? I smile at all the girls. One by one, their eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori really takes a lot out of you, you know? Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! I can actually get pretty used to this. Dang it, no, it's not the time to think like that! I'm relieved to hear that you decided to join.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super ticked.
And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's an honor to be here. Even though Monica's putting on a happy face, she still seems kind of off. Like she's frustrated about something. Dang, this girl might really hate me. To be fair, I do keep zoning out and not listening to her. But hey, we got a lot to think about. What was that quote from Uncle Ben? Something about rice. What do you want? Leave me alone!
Hey, Super Boopers, since we're already here, you all want to go together?
Why, of course, milady. Oh god, that felt stupid to say. What kind of man would I be if I left a pretty girl like you to fend for herself? Oh, this feels so stupid. Sayori's face lights up at my comment. But before we go, I need to talk to Monica real quick about, my membership and stuff. Real smooth, Super Booper. It's a good thing she's still a little thrown off by my compliment.
Sure, I'll be waiting by the door.
As Sayori heads towards the front of the room, I make my way towards Monica. Hey, Monica! Oh, hey, Super Booper. She looks mad. She's not even trying to smile at this point. Sorry if I caused any problems or messed up the flow of the club. It wasn't my... She stops me. Can I ask you a question? I want to go ahead and get it out of the way. Get what out of the way? Sure. Go for it. Super Booper, do you watch anime? The freak? Did she just ask me if... say what? Do you watch anime? Yes or no will be fine. Crap, what do I say? I don't want her to know I watch anime, but I also don't want to lie to her. If something ever does happen between us, she'll find out anyway. I should probably say... You know, I'm glad the game gives me a choice. I really feel like I have options. Like, it's really clear that these are going to split into two different routes. Wow, this is a really stressful decision. My gosh. No. No, I don't. Yes, I do, actually. I'm sorry if you hate anime or something. I'm not sure how I expected her to react, but this isn't. She asked like she already knew the answer, so why does she look surprised? Super Booper, you... What is going on with her? She's looking at me like I just transformed into a lizard person. Crap! I didn't turn into a lizard person, did I? Sorry, I don't dislike anime. I'm just glad you were honest. Glad I was honest? Why is she blushing? Does she secretly love anime or something? The thought of Monica secretly being a weeb makes me smile. Well, of course. I wouldn't lie to my club president on the first day. Or any day. I wouldn't lie on any day. My stumbling over my words seems to have improved her mood. Well, honestly, it's important to have... Well, honesty is important to have among club members, you know. Yeah, you said it! And I'm glad we got to talk. Monica, but I should probably get going. I'd hate to leave Sayori hanging. That's an incredibly poor choice of words. What the heck is wrong with me? I guess I'll be seeing you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Super Booper. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. That you is definitely italicized. Oh no, I'm not falling for that one. Getting suspended for 3 days isn't worth it. Not even for Monica. Well, maybe for Monica. Yeah. Bye. Okay. Well, that conversation with Monica could have gone better. Still, doesn't seem like she totally hates me, so that's good. It'll certainly make getting to know her easier. But I can't stop there. I'm going to need to spend some time with everyone. I'm sure getting close to the others can't be too hard. But what's the end game? Ba, 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 ba. Do I end up with all of them and just look like a man player? I don't know much about girls, but I don't think they take kindly to sharing a boyfriend. I'm sure there's a country song somewhere that describes that feeling. Whatever happens, I'll just have to improvise, adapt, and overcome. Just like Bear Grylls Sensei? Pardon? What would Sensei do in this situation?
Super Booper?
What? I look around and realize I've walked halfway home with Sayori. Oof! Sorry, I must have zoned out.
You weren't thinking about Bear Grylls again, were you?
No? That's insane. I would never.
You're so predictable.
Is that so? If I remember correctly, you've been the predictable one today.
Yeah! That doesn't count.
Well, how about we both do something less predictable then? I hope that doesn't sound suggestive.
That's predictable. Like what?
How about we go to the park? You know, just like old times, you know?
Yeah!
Seeing Sayori like this, it makes me feel warm and fuzzy, but also a little guilty. Does spending time with me really make her this happy? I shudder a little as that scream goes through my head.
Are you okay, Super Booper?
Of course! Just excited is all. I'm glad that answer satisfied her. There's no way I could have explained what I was actually feeling. On the way to the park, we both stopped by our houses to change out of our uniforms. We meet back up in front of Sayori's house and continued our walk to the park. We made small talk the entire way there. It's amazing how quickly you can reconnect with someone you haven't talked to much in a while. I do suppose I have a week's worth of practice on her. Well, pardon me. Well, that's probably going to be a repetitive thing again, isn't it? After walking and talking for a few minutes, we finally reached the park. I know I've been here before, but it feels like I'm seeing it for the first time. Odd.
It's so pretty here!
She's not wrong. Trees, the weather, everything. I'm really glad we came here.
Huh? Did you say something, Super Booper?
I was just saying how everything is so pretty.
Ooh, we should go along the trail. What do you think?
Full of good ideas as always, I see. Sure, let's get going. As I finish saying this, I can't help but notice a headache creeping in. I begin to walk to the trail of the park. Even though it's technically called a trail, it isn't much more than a concrete path that goes around the perimeter of a small lake. Or is it a large pond? I can't say it's a bad thing, though. It keeps us from having to walk through trees and get our shoes dirty. Plus, the path is wide enough for two people to stand comfortably close to each other. Next to each other. After walking a few minutes, I realize me and Sayori haven't talked since we started. She seems to be so entranced by the view. Like, it's been a lifetime since she's seen it. I wonder how long it's been since she's come here. Surely she's told one of the club members about this place. We always loved coming here as kids. Running through the woods, climbing trees, getting scolded by our parents when we jump in the lake. I wipe some dust out of my eyes as I think about it.
Hey, Super Booper, remember that time a bird flew out of a bush and scared me?
How can I forget? You lost your footing and fell off the bank. You started crying about how you were drowning even though the water was barely a foot deep. I had to practically carry you out of it. Our parents were so mad when they saw us.
I couldn't help it, I was really scared.
Don't worry, I believe you. I remember you going around telling everyone how I saved you and how I was your
Hero!
Yeah, that. It suddenly feels like someone dumped a ton of bricks into my stomach. Thinking about how Sayori told people I saved her, how she called me a hero. Dang it! I feel tears threatening my eyes, but I managed to hold them back.
Super Booper, are you okay?
Yeah, I was just thinking about all the fun we've had here, you know? Actually, come to think about it, been quite a while since we've come here together, hasn't it? I immediately feel a wave of guilt wash over me as I say this. Have I really been taking my friendship with Sayori for granted? Is she depressed because of me? I feel my hands clench into fists as I think about it. I have to fix this. After a few seconds of silence, I can't stop myself anymore. Sayori, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm great.
I was scared she would say something like that. Well, it's gonna be tough to talk to her about it, but I have to do it. Sayori, I'm serious. Are you okay?
What do you mean? Why do you ask that? Like, why do you ask you like that all of a sudden?
Honestly, it's because I feel bad. I feel like I've been taking our friendship for granted. I can't wear these. These are so dirty. Oh gosh. Yeah, no thanks. What do you want from me? Stupid phone. I try not to choke on my words as I continue. Like I was only thinking of myself when I should have been more considerate to how you felt. I can see alright without my glasses. It's just recommended that I wear them. You know? You were always so happy when we played together or had sleepovers, but over time, I guess I forgot how happy it made you and I began to become a recluse. I realized this sooner, I would have tried so much harder to reach out to you. I hate that I let something so important slip through my fingers like that. I've been so selfish, I just went,
Stop! Please, Super Booper, why are you talking like this?
Sayori looks like she could start crying any second now. She is crying! It's because now or never. Because you're the most important thing in the world to me. Being with you now makes me realize just how much I've missed this. How much I've missed us. And it would crush me to find out you were unhappy because I was a selfish jerk. I look at my feet and feel a knot in my stomach. I don't mean to make her cry, but she has to know how I feel before it's too late. The headache isn't helping my situation as it's beginning to make it hard to focus. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm sorry, Sayori, for everything. She wipes her eyes with her sleeve and doesn't look in my direction for a while. I manage to hold back my tears, but just barely. My entire body feels stiff and I can feel my heart beating in my ears.
Super Booper, you don't have to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. I was sad when we stopped spending time together. But to hear you say that you care so much, it makes me really happy.
I can tell it was hard for her to say, but it sounded genuine. I'm glad, Sayori. And I vow to never take you for granted ever again. If I do, I grant you full authority to beat me up for it. I smile at her to help ease the somber vibe. Of course, that's the music that's playing.
I appreciate the authority, but I don't need it. Beating you up wouldn't be that hard.
I'm relieved to see her cheering up like this. I would say it put my mind at ease, but this headache's only getting worse. I honestly thought it would be harder to cheer her up after the way she acted Sunday morning. But maybe it hasn't gotten that bad yet. And it won't if I can help it. Ouch. I don't look that weak, do I?
When was the last time you lifted a weight, huh?
When's the last time I saw a weight? I noticed my face beginning to heat up as I watch her giggle. God, I really do care about her. We continue walking the path of the park, joking and laughing with each other until finally... And so when I said, hey, that's pretty good, it makes sense that she would... Stop in my tracks and clutch at my head, feeling sharp pain in my temples.
Super Looper, you alright?
I'm fine. As I say this, I see a red drop fall to the ground below me.
Ah! Your nose is bleeding.
Put my index and middle finger up to my nose and see them smeared in blood as I pull them away. Oh, crap. I'm just like Booker DeWitt. This is awesome! Oh, no, wait, that might be a bad thing. Does that mean Sayori's Elizabeth? I hope she doesn't start throwing crap at me. This is what normal people do, thinking about when they get a nosebleed, right? Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, Sayori, I'm fine, I was just zoning out.
How do you zone out while your nose is bleeding?
I guess like this? I can proceed to stare at a tree with a blank expression on my face.
Serious!
Why are you crying?
You need to go to the hospital.
Nosebleed does not warrant a hospital visit. Isn't that a bit of an overreaction? Yeah. Some Tylenol and a few tissues will work just fine, you know. She still looks concerned, and I can't help but worry a little myself. Nosebleed or a headache are fine on their own, but when they happen at the same time like this, oh my gosh. It's so bad.
Oh, here, I don't have any medicine though.
Sayori pulls some tissue paper from one of her pockets and hands it to me. Why do you have that? I suddenly hope she has allergies. Ah, thank you, nurse. This should be fine for now. I dab away the blood from my nose and face and throw the tissues in a nearby trash can. Well, there does appear to be two in within 10 feet. Trash can has a Germ-X dispenser next to it that I then use to clean off my hands.
What about your head? I'm so worried, you know.
When did I tell her about my headache? You shouldn't worry so much, Sayori. It'll give you wrinkles. I poke Sayori on the forehead with my middle and index finger, the ones I didn't bleed on. Suddenly I feel emotional as I remember Itachi. Maybe next time, Sasuke. I don't get the reference. I don't watch anime.
Are you sure you're okay? You look kind of down.
He deserved better. He sacrificed so much.
What?
Did I say that out loud? Oof. Sorry, just zoning out again. God, I'm doing that a lot recently, aren't I?
You know, after today, you might really be the zone out queen.
You mean king? Ha ha, very funny, Sayori. I try not to wince from pain, but she seems to notice anyway.
Super Booper.
Here, we're almost back at the entrance. I'll take some medicine and rest when I get home.
Do you promise?
I swear it. I want the pain to go away, you know?
Good. You better.
Hey, I already told you I'd hate to see you unhappy. So with me feeling well fenced that, then I'll be back at 100% in no time. Guaranteed! I struggle to sound reassuring. The pain is actually pretty bad at this point. Sayori seems to be a little more at ease. That pity laugh concerns me. I hope this doesn't cause her to worry more. After walking back for a few more minutes, we finally reached the entrance to the park. Even though I've had fun spending time with her, I'm glad that I'll be home soon. I would be too, to be honest. The walk home is mostly in silence. It doesn't bother me, though. The more I talk, the worse I feel. By the time we make it close to Sayori's house, I can barely see straight. I have to power through it. I can't let her get more worried. Whoa! It's so shiny! Why is it so shiny?
I'm glad we went to the park. I had a lot of fun with you, Super Booper.
Same here. Truth is, this is probably the most fun I've had in quite a while. I try to smile through the pain, but I'm not sure if I'm successful or not. And I'm serious about making up for lost time. I want every day to be this fun. Together with you. I suddenly feel a wave of heat on my face. Now, sure, I've always thought Sayori was cute, but what I'm feeling now?
I would like that.
You and me both. This time I can't help but smile. I won't let the pain mess up this moment. Not now, not when she needs me. I have to... As if insulted by my thought, my head suddenly feels like someone hit it with a chair. Dang it! I feel my teeth clench and my jaw tighten.
Super Booper?
Sorry, Sayori, but I should probably be getting home to rest. Even though there's nothing I want more than to stay and spend time with you. To be here for you.
Yeah, You did promise me you'd get better.
She clearly doesn't want this moment between us to end any more than I do. Don't worry. I intend to keep my word. The smile I'm putting on now probably looks more like a grimace. After saying our goodbyes and promising that I'd text her when I felt better, I start making my way home. Again, why is it so shiny? Why do I have a shiny house? I finally reach my house and try to unlock the door. It takes me a second due to my vision being blurred and unfocused. But I finally managed to get it open and rushed inside. I head straight to the kitchen and throw open the medicine cabinet. I dump 2 pills out of one of the painkiller bottles and turn to the sink. Gulp! After swallowing them with some tap water, I start stumbling towards the living room. So close. I gotta lay down on the couch. Is he actually like me? He ignored the prompt like it wasn't even there. There's no way he should have been able to say yes to my question. I made sure the only options were no. And then there's the fact that I couldn't see the other side this time. When I tried to see through him, I just saw him, no one else. Concerns begin to sprout up as I... Oh gosh, this is from the perspective of Monica now. Concerns begin to sprout up as I think about not being able to see the outside world. What's happening? And why now? I fail to come up with any good explanations. He doesn't appear to know what we are, yet he still seems troubled by his hanging comment. Like he knows about Sayori. Plus, his personality is totally different. He's more confident this time. His interest in the girl seems to have increased. If he really doesn't know about this being a game, how would he have changed? Perhaps his memory only goes to that point in time, like he was reset before he learned about me. But how? That reset normally breaks the code and corrupts everything. What will happen to me? What happen? Let me start that over. Will what happens to me be the same, or does him being different affect me as well? My concern turns to fear as I think about what I become later. I felt disgust when he first went off script. But if he really is like me, perhaps we could. I begin to feel my heart start to beat faster as I think about it. The pain in my temple spikes for a second, causing me to freeze up. Why would this headache go away? I lay my arms and head on my desk. I wonder who he'll write his poem for. Do I actually have to write the poem? No. Alright. I groggily open my eyes and realize I'm on the floor next to my couch. Crap, must have knocked me out because I ain't feel the ground at all. Deja vu. It's a pretty fitting title given my current situation. Wonder if anyone would get that reference if they heard it. I didn't get it. I'm glad the headache finally went away, Mr. Ceiling. Judging by his lack of reply, it appears Mr. Ceiling is already asleep. Makes sense. I slowly stand up, using the couch as a crutch, Venom Snake style. Unlike Venom Snake, I make it to my feet without falling over a dozen times. A few shakes of the head reassure me that the headache is totally gone. I pull out my phone and start sending a text to Sayori. Back and better than ever! Almost immediately after I hit send, I get a response.
Good, I didn't want to have to beat you up, lol.
I can't help but smile as I read her message, though I do wonder. Did she respond so quickly because she was concerned about me? It's nice to have someone worry about you, but I don't want to add anything more to her plate. I shake off the thought as I begin to reply. I may have given you the authority, but I'm still pretty tough. You might wear yourself out trying to hurt me. We continue back and forth like this for a while until Sayori says that she's about to go to sleep. Oh, I should probably remind her about the poem. I wonder what she'll write if she actually does it tonight. One question real quick. Did you remember to write a poem?
Yep, and right away I got home. I'm not that forgetful, meanie.
I'll take your word for it this time. Guess I'll stop keeping you awake for now. Good night, Sayori. I breathe a sigh of relief as I receive the last message. If doing what I did today is the best way to keep her happy, I have nothing to worry about. And what was with that crippling headache? There's no telling what I could do at full health. After taking a moment to feel confident in my abilities, I begin making my way towards my room. Now that the pain is gone, I can try to assess what all has happened today and possibly what's going on. Let's see. I guess the big question is, why would I go back to today? If all of what I saw really happened, it's likely that I came back in time to prevent Sayori's The word gets caught in my throat. I try to shake off the thought. After spending time with her today, it's hard to believe that she would do something like that. Or maybe it just shows how little I know about her. Dang it, I can't think like that. What else is there? So far, everything that I haven't directly affected has stayed the same as last Tuesday. I knew about the club, all the girls. Heck, I even knew the exact words of some of the conversations. But if it is to prevent that incident, why go back a week? I could have gone back to when Sayori and I first started becoming distant, or to the night before the incident to make sure it didn't happen. Unless it's some type of Groundhog Day scenario. But if that's the case, will saving her stop it from happening again? I suddenly wish I had seen the end of that movie. If Sayori is the goal, then that leaves one option. Why? Is someone out there looking out for her? And if so, why use me? For all I know, I'm the reason. A chill shoots down my spine at the thought. I can't think of that. There has to be more to this. What about the others? Natsuki seems to have problems at home, and there's no telling with Yuri. Suppose I could try to find out if there is anything wrong with her, but what do I do about Natsuki? She locks up anytime her dad comes up. And I've never seen her mention her mom. Heard her mention her mom. How does someone like me settle a family dispute? I'm no therapist, but I'm sure as heck not a fighter unless Natsuki gets her height from her father. I never noticed Monica having any problems, but I was pretty dense last time. Even if I had the eyes of a hawk, I don't think I would have had time to see if there was anything wrong with her. Most of the time we talked, it was in a group. Heck, I think our exchange at the end of the club meeting today was the most one-on-one time I've had with her. So what's on the agenda? I need to find out if anything's wrong with Yuri. Something that isn't timidness or lack of confidence. Lord knows I couldn't fix that. I need to learn how to resolve Natsuki's conflict with her father, which could actually be harder than turning Yuri into a social butterfly. How bad could it be anyways? Well, if I'm lucky, it'll just be some teenage girl rebellion or something. But then I'd have to change Natsuki's entire personality. Please leave me alone. I'm just a high school student, no miracle worker. Well, except for the time travel thing, possibly. Now I'm not even sure if I'm the one who did that. Dang, it's kind of the only thing I had going for me. And as a cherry on top, I also get to snoop into Monica's life to see if she has any life-threatening problems. Click. Oh crap! Life-threatening. What if all of the girls have something like that? Something that could make them end up like... That's ridiculous. What are the chances that all 4 of them would be in that position? Low. I hope it's really low. If mental illness is a birds of a feather type thing, I don't think my heart could handle it. Spending time with just Sayori seemed to have helped. Maybe if I... It's getting late. I should probably try and get some sleep in for tomorrow. Even though I have come up with a grand total of 0 solutions. Think of how I should write something first, but decide that I'll have plenty of time to do that at school. As I drift off, I can't help but think more about the poems. Maybe I could right one everyone likes. And with that, we will end this first episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribing would be pretty nice. Having said that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!